It's the Ford Show! Ford Motor Company of Australia presents the Ford Show Orchestra led by Bob Gibson with Peggy Brooks and Ray Dixon, while your master of ceremonies is Hayes Gordon.
As this week's guest of Ford, we'll be presenting a young Australian soprano with a quite magnificent voice, Miss Nita Maughan. Getting together for another Ford Show, and here's Peggy Brooks, Ray Dixon, and Hayes Gordon, who say,
we belong to a mutual admiration society, my baby and me. We belong to a mutual admiration society.
She thinks I'm handsome and I'm smart. I think that she's a work of art. She says that I'm the greatest man, and likewise I'm her biggest fan. I say her kisses are like wine. She says they're not as good as mine, and that's the way we pass the time of day.
My baby and me, oh, we belong to a mutual admiration society, my baby and me.
Now I do not exaggerate, I think she's nothing short of great. She says that kind of flattery will get you any place with me. The way we carry on, it tends to just embarrass all our friends, and that is how we'll still be years from now.
He says, oh, you're the sweetest one. I say, no, you're the sweetest one. He claims that I'm a natural wit. I say it's just the opposite. The only fighting that we do is just who loves more who than who, and we go on like that from night till dawn.
My baby and me, oh, we belong to a mutual admiration society.
My baby and me.
My baby and me.
My baby and me.
Confidentially,
us likes we.
The car with the big better difference is Ford V8 Custom Line. In exclusive feature after feature, Custom Line has what other cars haven't. For instance, only in Custom Line can you have the world-famous Ford-O-Matic drive. With this optional feature, you never push a clutch or move a gear lever. The Ford-O-Matic driver simply uses the accelerator to go and the brake to stop. And meeting every driving condition fully automatically, gears change so smoothly that the change is almost imperceptible. No other automatic transmission gives you Ford-O-Matic's absolute smoothness. There are two reasons. First, Ford-O-Matic's exclusive torque converter. Second, the superlatively smooth and flowing power of Custom Line's overhead valve V8 engine. Thus, Ford-O-Matic drive itself and the V8 power that operates it form an unequaled combination for smoothness. Two other optional features, available only in Custom Line, are Ford Power Brakes and Ford Power Steering. They, too, give you the world's latest in extra driving ease. Custom Line gives you more of everything that's new and better in motoring. In feature after feature, your Ford dealer will show you that in Custom Line you find what other cars haven't. A big better difference indeed.
Let's go stargazing. And rising brightly into the galaxy of the coming hit parade is a song that looks and sounds like being quite a constellation on the new horizon of hit tunes. From the film of the same name, Ray Dixon sings The Gift of Love. The gift of love is more than just receiving something warm and wonderful, wonderful and wise. The gift of love is almost past believing. We have found it in each other's eyes. Comes the time when autumn
big and small ways we have shared for always the greatest gift of all. A switch in tempo this time as Peggy Brooks sings of Some Sunny Day.
Some sunny day with a smile on my face, I'll go back to that place far away. Back to that shack and that red-headed hen. She'll say, how have you been? Then go back to the hay and lay me my breakfast. Some sunny day I'll be on that express, flying away to my little bunch of happiness. Oh, how I pine for those lips sweet as wine. They'll be pressed close to mine some sunny day. Some sunny day I'll be on that express, flying away to my little bunch of happiness. Oh, how I pine for those lips sweet as wine. They'll be pressed close to mine some sunny day. Some sunny day.
And now let's hear from Bob Gibson and the Ford Show Orchestra as they fulfill a number of requests for an item featured recently, The Hansom Cab. Before Joe welcomes tonight's guest star, an Australian singer whose talent has been quick to achieve recognition in this land of music lovers, finalist in a recent national Eisteddfod, we present dramatic lyric soprano Nita Maughan. For her first number tonight, Nita Maughan sang the waltz song from Tom Jones by Edward German. And now, Nita Maughan sings the aria from Madame Butterfly, One Fine Day.
And is coming, a man of little stake in the distance, climbing the who it is, and when he's reached the summit, can you guess what he'll say? He will call, butterfly from the distance. I, without answering, hold myself quietly concealed, happy to tease him, and in part so as not to die out of his pain. And then a little troubled he will call, dear baby wife of mine, dear little orange blossom. The names he used to call me when he came here. This will all come to pass as I tell you. Vanish your idle ways,
A very magnificent voice indeed, as the Ford Show says thank you to our guest star, dramatic lyric soprano Nita Maughan.
When you invest in one of the Ford family of fine cars, you are assured of lasting assets, top performance, sure dependability, and real value for money. You invest in something else, too, intangible perhaps, but nonetheless important. Your local Ford dealer. Extensive training and practical experience give him complete knowledge of your vehicle. His staff of competent mechanics, trained in Ford factories, utilize specially designed equipment to ensure the work is done efficiently and economically. And he holds stocks of the genuine parts and accessories that are right for your Ford. Wherever you live, wherever you drive, you'll find a Ford dealer nearby. Get to know him and get the very best in motoring.
And so we come to the sign-off. And tonight, I'd like to say au revoir until next time with a request number, which a few of you kind folks have written in to ask for. It's that little piece of philosophy which makes up one of the most memorable songs in that grand musical, Carousel. And I think you good people who asked for it, again, probably remember the story behind the song. It's the meditation on an unborn child, dreamed up by the rather disreputable hero Billy Bigelow, the circus barker, when he learns to his stunned surprise that he's about to become a father. Here it is, then, the soliloquy from Carousel. I wonder what he'll think of me. I guess he'll call me the old man. I guess he'll think I can lick any other fella's father. Well, I can. I bet that he'll turn out to to be the spitting image of his dad. But he'll have more common sense than his puddin'-headed father ever had. I'll teach him to wrestle and dive through a wave when we go in the mornings for a swim. His mother can teach him the way to behave, but she won't make a sissy out of him. Not him, not my boy, not Bill. My boy Bill, I will see that he's named after me. I will. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully'll boss him around. I don't give a damn what he does, as long as he does what he likes. He can sit on his tail or work on a rail with a hammer and spikes. He can ferry a boat on the river, or peddle a pack on his back, or work up and down the streets of a town with a whip and a horse and a hack. He can haul a scow along a canal, run a cow around a corral, or maybe bark for a carousel. Of course, it takes talent to do that well. He might be a champ of the heavyweights, or a fella that sells you glue, or president of the United States. That'd be all right, too. His mother'd like that. But he wouldn't be president unless he wanted to be. Not Bill. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No fat-bottomed, flabby-faced, pot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully will boss him around. And I'm damned if he'll marry his boss's daughter, a skinny-lipped virgin with blood like water, who'll give him a peck and call it a kiss, and look in his eyes through a lorgnette. Hey, why am I taking on like this? My kid ain't even been born yet. I can see him when he's 17 or so, starting in to go with a girl. I can give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get round any girl. I can tell him, wait a minute. Could it be? What the hell? What if he is a girl? Bill. What would I do with her? What could I do for her, a bum with no money? You can have fun with a son, but you gotta be a father to a girl. She mightn't be so bad at that. A kid with ribbons in her hair, a kinda neat and petite little tintype of her mother. What a pair! I could just hear myself bragging about her. My little girl, pink and white as peaches and cream is she. My little girl is half again as bright as girls are meant to be. Dozens of boys pursue her, many a likely lad does what he can to woo her from her faithful dad. She has a few pink and white young fellas of 2 and 3, but my little girl gets hungry every night, and she comes home to me. Get ready before she comes. I gotta make certain that she won't be dragged up in slums with a lot of bums like me. She's gotta be sheltered and fed and dressed in the best that money can buy. I never knew how they get money, but I'll try, by God I'll try. I'll go out and make it, or steal it, or take it, or die.
This week, the Ford Show featured as guest star lyric soprano Nita Maughan with Peggy Brooks and Ray Dixon. The Ford Show Orchestra, led by Bob Gibson, and your master of ceremonies was Hayes Gordon. The Ford Show is produced and directed by Darcy Fitzgerald. Bruce Menzies speaking.
A reminder too, Bruce, to listen for the Ford Show again at the same time next week, presented by Ford Motor Company of Australia. The Ford Show is broadcast over an Australia-wide network to our armed forces and shortwave listeners around the world through Radio Australia. So, until the same time next week, it's good night from
F-O-R-D.
And remember, wherever you go, wherever you are, watch the Fords go by.